Dear brothers and sisters, let us continue the book reading. Commentary on 10 Maxims of Sahajmarg written by Babuji Maharaj. First maxim. This led it to the conclusion that he must create in himself a form of contraction or withdrawal similar to that as at the time of pralaya, dissolution. Self is all pervading in man just as it is pervading in the entire universe. Taking the universe as an integral whole, the state of pralaya comes when contraction takes place in the universe. Similar contraction in man leads to his individual pralaya. This means that he begins to proceed from his state of grossness to the real state. What can be the form of contraction in man? It is contracting one's own expansion present through his body. In any way, the contraction always begins from below and gradually proceeds upwards because of its upward tendency. Therefore, in order to go upwards, he must begin contracting from below. The form would then be to bring his legs and allied parts to one pose and to keep them steady. The form would finally be that of asana, in whatever way it might have been done. It is essential because it paves our way to ultimate. The posture must always be the same form. The reason is he gets associated with the great power in this way, which is the very thing he takes up in the beginning for the attainment of his particular objective when he willed to enter into the self. Thus, the form which he has associated with reality helps him a great deal in his primary initiation. Here, Babuji Maharaj is explaining us about the importance of asana. When man understood that, just as the latent motion was grosser in comparison to the absolute, with which it was connected, in the same way, he should also take up something grosser for the purpose, to enable him to attain that aim, which is the condition of self or the source. So, this led to the conclusion that he must create in himself a form of contraction or withdrawal, similar to that as at the time of pralaya, dissolution. During the time of pralaya, everything will be merged into that. So, similarly, he should also contract or withdraw his grosser form so as to attain that self. So, self is all pervading in man just as it is pervading in the entire universe. That is Atman. And taking the universe as an integral whole. And the state of pralaya comes when contraction takes place in the universe, isn't it? Similarly, contraction in man leads to his individual pralaya. That means he begins to proceed from his state of grossness to the real state. So, what can be the form of contraction in man? Next question comes. So, it is contracting one's own expansion present through his body, because we have stretched our body. And now, to again go back to our real state, we have to contract this expansion of our body in any way. And the contraction always begins from below and gradually it proceeds upwards because of its upward tendency, because we have to reach that highest. Therefore, in order to go upwards, man should begin contracting from below. So the form would then be to bring his legs and allied parts to one pose and to keep them steady. So have to fold our legs and keep our body stable and other parts also stable and steady. So the form would definitely be that of asana. Whatever the way we sit. Here Babuji Maharaj has prescribed as Sukhasana. But some people will also follow Padmasana. And there are a number of asanas also. Different people will follow different asanas also. But here Babuji Maharaj is emphasizing on the importance of Sukhasana also. This asana will essentially needed because it paves our way to ultimate. See the importance of asana. It paves our way to ultimate. And the posture must always be the same form. We should not change it again and again, or we should never disturb our asana. The reason is we get associated with that great power in this way or in this posture or asana. And this is the very thing which we take up in the beginning itself for the attainment of our particular objective. And when we will it to enter into ourself. So, the form which we should associate with reality helps us a great deal in our primary initiation only. So, dear brethren, let us realize the importance of asana, which takes us up to that level of ultimate reality. So with this, I conclude today's satsang, and let us know about more aspects in the forthcoming satsang. Till then, I take leave. Pranams. Namaste.